Hey, welcome back to Tortoise Valley, where things are going pretty good. Surprisingly, worryingly good, in fact. Except that we're kind of like stalled out on some of our projects and what we're doing because we are all out of components. Now, oh, and also we have a heat wave going on, and Good Guy has decided he just can't take it anymore. He is going to go have a few cold ones. Looks like for Good Guy, it's Miller time, and then Miller time again, and Miller time again. Oh no, he's had one and went to bed. Well, admirable restraint, Good Guy. Thank you so much for not going to town on that. Now, before we move on, we've had a request for a female colonist, Victoria. Now, everyone here is named for someone except for Lucie, and in the past, I've kind of waited for people to, come and new people to join, but I'm just thinking that we've already got such a big colony, we might not be getting very many more people. So I hope this is okay, Victoria, but welcome to the colony. You were an RimWorld urchin, as we've said before. You grew up in the dark, unwanted reaches of a place, and then you became a conceptual artist. So you've got a lot of art skill, but you've got a huge desire to do crafting, which I think is what we have you doing. Where are you in here? Doing a lot of, and it's paying off. We're getting back up on this here. Now, something I had noticed at one point is that we've got a number of plasteel weapons. A plasteel shiv here that hasn't been moved yet. And a plasteel knife here, kind of around. Also some steel ones. But those are things that we could totally smelt and get the plasteel for them. So what I want to do is I want to put a bill in for smelting from weapons, but I don't want to smelt clubs or maces or gladiuses or longswords, I think. We have some brawlers, we'll keep those, but knives, shivs, and spears, and no ranged weapons. Keep our ranged weapons for sure. So that'll get us maybe a little more plasteel, and when people, when attackers come and attack us or whatever, then we get... they leave their weapons. We're not going to use them, but we get goods from them. But yes, but the components. We're desperate for components. We're researching component assembly so we can make some, but we still need a lot of components to even get started on that. And we've got some mining going on. Seth is getting some more steel. There's some steel out here we're going to get. Now, we could attack this poison ship. I've been watching it. This poison ship is not doing anybody any harm at all. It's poison's just trapped in here. So we could, try to attack it. We would get a few components and some plasteel that way. But I'm not sure that it's worth it, to be honest. It's not going to get us the kind of big, we're going to get maybe, 5 or 10 components. Once this research is done, we're going to need 30 in order to make our stuff. All right, now we have toxic fallout, which sucks. So people are going to get sick if they're not under a roof. So what we'll do is we'll set an area. So manage areas. New area, we'll call this the fallout shelter. All right. And then we need to set the fallout shelter. So expand allowed area. And the fallout shelter is going to include, we're going to let a little bit of outside, but not a lot. So I'm going to spread it out, and I'll be back when I'm done. Okay, I've put this in. As you can see, it kind of goes all around here. Most, but not all of it is outside. What I think I want to do, let's kind of look at our roofs. That's actually not too bad. I'll just expand the roof area so it goes to about there. Also, it should come all the way back to here and in there. Well, definitely want a roof in there. Let's kind of... Okay, good. It's a roofed area. That we do want to be unroofed. We need that unroofed. I also want... Alright. I want this to be a roof area right in there so people can kind of get in and out. And then we'll have that be in the allowed area as well. And I also want to have, I think, a path. So I want a roof area right along here, kind of a covered path. And then I want to dig out, mine out that right there. Just so people can get to and from the beer supply. And let's see, this stuff, it's really not grown. So let's see, yeah. I think, though, also, now would be, because we're going to want to be able to deal with this stuff while we're working here. Well, that's interesting. These things have never been moved to the pile. So what I might do now is put in just some wall there, you know, there and there, maybe. And there and there. And then also put in a roof area. Kind of expand out over this, I think. This actually should be a no roof area here. So, hold it. Okay, the green is just throwing me off. That's what's going on. So, yeah, no roof. Good, that's expanded. So that should go pretty well. And then people are not going to be able to get to the wood and stuff like that. But let's see. Let's get this done. Dax is working on that. How about this one here? That one. Oh, Dax on all of these? No, you do these ones here. We'll just spend a few minutes getting this set up. And then we will let's get those roofs built, and then we'll put everybody on the indoors only schedule. Yeah, roof is going up. Very nice. Cargo pods. What did Randy give us? Some corn? I mean, I don't know. What are we looking at? Initial build-up. I'm not going to go out there for it. The corn, it can just wait. So that's built. Let's make sure the expanded allowed area... Yeah, let's allow... Ooh. We'll allow that. And we should also have a roof, like right there. And allow that as well. Alright. So get that built, that roof. You know, lonely. Build the roof area, and now let's go ahead and put everybody into the fallout shelter. So this is going to kind of slow us down in a lot of ways. It's going to really, really put a halt on production of a lot of things as we're kind of stuck in here. But one thing we could do, I guess, is we could use this time to just, I don't know, work on some other projects. I don't have a path to get to the wood, which is a little bit annoying. What's the roof situation? This is all roofed. So, yeah, I'm not sure what to think, to be honest. I'll think about that as time goes on, how we're going to make best use of the situation, because we're all just kind of stuck in here. And we don't have access to the wood, which we could use for making a bunch of stuff. One thing we could do, actually, while I guess one way to use our time is to smooth out the floors in all these rooms. That's one thing to do with the time. Can smooth out the floor in here. Don't need those smooth. I think there's a path to get there. Keeping us busy. Yeah, doing this stuff here. Sindingbat's just gonna, you know, I'm gonna tempted to maybe suspend this so that we keep some cloth, but maybe not. I mean, people are gonna sleep now, and the toxic fallout is gonna continue to fall all around us. So we'll let that happen, and we'll see them in the morning. All right, people are starting to get up. I said in the morning, but that didn't make any sense. We're in the middle of a heat wave, so it's the middle of the night when all this stuff is kind of going down. But one thing I was looking at is our cooling. I never did remember that we needed to put a cooler in, or a vent in right there. But we do. So we'll put that in. Hopefully no one's dumb enough to stand on that square while they're putting that in. But yeah, so smoothing is getting done. That's one thing to keeping us nice and busy. Even in the bedrooms, which is kind of nice. It'll make them nicer bedrooms. Jealous people will be jealous for a moment, you know, until they kind of get over it. Now, Sindingbat has this piece of clothing just kind of sitting there. Doesn't affect cleanliness. So I was worried about that. She was going to get upset and stuff, but not at all. So anyway, with this back in, this cooling should do better at night. Got some cargo pods. Oh, yes. I'm totally getting those. Let's see. That's where they get stored for now. That's fine. Someone can just run outside for a minute. Halfweed, you got nothing else to do. So I think, actually, can you haul Halfweed? I forget who can't haul. Colony's so big, you can't haul. All right. Murmu, you can haul. So, and I think your health is totally fine. Yeah. So we'll take Murmu here. We'll set him to, you know, almost everywhere and tell him to come and haul those bad boys. And then when you're done, we'll send you back inside. But yeah, I mean, these little jaunts outside for just a moment are fine. But we don't want you spending lots of time. So you have to manage it a little bit closely and carefully, I think. Okay, so we're, again, running out of things to do. This is a good time. I've been talking for ages about getting in a nice prison area. So now is a perfect time to do that. So we'll mine out that right there. Yeah, look at it. They all just run for it. They're like, yeah, something to do. We're not bored. And they stopped. Is that because, it's lunchtime. Everyone's sitting down. Ooh, somebody you just insulted Dax, Murmu. Why'd you do that? You don't like her because she slighted you? Well, she doesn't like you now either. Not the way to make friends. Not the way. Victoria's cooking. I didn't know Victoria was set on cooking at all. Yeah. We want to take that off. So one thing we could do, we've got lots of steel sitting here. We could turn this back on, and then what else could we make would be good? Let's make an LMG. 2 of those. Just something to do. Actually, how much does that take? 150 steel. Oh, 4 components. Never mind. We don't have the components. Sigh. So I think even though we've got this going on, there's no reason we can't go right ahead. Well, people are going to sleep. Well, when people wake up, the reason we can't go right ahead and call a trader in. Okay, people are starting to wake up. I was playing with the temperature overnight. I really could not get it to stay, lower than, get lower than 90 consistently in there. It's 132. I mean, that's a 50-degree difference. That's, you know, nothing to sneeze at, so I shouldn't be too upset. But Murmu, take a moment, though, and come and call Fisherman's Valley. And let's spend 600 of our silver for an exotic goods trader. There's no reason we can't just do that. Okay, this is all smoothed out. We don't have the components to put in the... build the area we need to build for... what's the word I'm looking for? Anyway, to build stuff in here for making drugs, so that's, yeah, not going to happen. We did get this mined out, and we're doing really well on blocks. Slate seems to be particularly plentiful right now. So let's put a slate wall in here. And then we'll put another mining area. Actually, let's mine out this. And we'll put a slate wall in that as well. Okay, so a few times here I've noticed... there we go. There's a little kind of shake of the map. And I don't know if that's like the volcano with the toxic fallout or just, you know, firing again or what the deal is. But it's kind of interesting, a little different, a little unexpected. So, okay, we can actually set these to be hauled. Not this one. Because they'll just get hauled directly to here and here, and we will get some more blocks out of it. That should be fine. So, good. That's out. So we'll go ahead and put another wall right in there. And once that wall's in, then we'll dig all of this out. There are a lot of people just being idle. It just, when everyone's stuck indoors, there's only so much we can make them do. Only so much to... Now, hold it. That's not getting mined. Is that because I forgot to make that allowed? It is indeed. So let's make sure this is all allowed because we don't want Lonely. Is that allowed? That wasn't allowed. That was weird. Ah, jeez. All right, hold it. Everyone in the fallout shelter. Fire in the home area. This blew up. Oh, was that my... That was my... Ah, heck. That was my turret that I had built there. I didn't Ah, yeah, they'll blow up in the rain. Dang it. All right. I think everyone's perfectly healthy. Hold it. No, it's alcohol tolerance. Yeah, nobody's got any problems here. So we'll have some people fix this. Bjorn. Let's... Oh, man. Murmu and Halfweed. You guys can do it. So Bjorn. Murmu. Where are you, Murmu? Well, there's Halfweed. And there you are. You guys go beat out that fire. We're going to also want to make sure we put in that... fix the missing conduit, because we are using this power to... We lost all our battery power from that. What a mess. What a freaking mess. Yeah, put it out, guys. Good, good. All right. No, don't sow the area. Bjorn, you do that. Everybody else get back into the fallout shelter for now. Oh, Seth just did it. Oh, you're doing the roof there or something. All right, Bjorn. No, leave the castle area alone. And get back in the fallout shelter yourself. All right, that is done. So let's go ahead and mine out this right here. Should be pretty good. Although people are gonna eat... Oh, actually, hold it. It's, 6 in the morning. I forgot to put them on normal sleeping schedules. So let's do that as well. There we go. So everybody except for Halfweed. There we go. There we go. All right. Continue on, folks. Oh, Lonely and Murmu are getting married now. Okay, okay. And you can't go to the marriage area, so I guess you're just going to do it here in the dining room, which not a bad place to do it. Very, very nice. All right, they're beginning the marriage ceremony. Here we go. There's Lonely. Where's Murmu? Oh, they're coming down here. Okay. Here comes the bride. All right, there they are. Saying their vows, exchanging the rings, getting all hitched, getting little earthquaked. That's right. Such a powerful marriage ceremony that shook the earth. All right, guys. Not gonna lie, those are some long vows you guys wrote. Okay, yeah, celebration. Nice. Have a good time. We're, you know, middle of a toxic fallout, stuck indoors. Bit of a party, never did anybody any harm whatsoever. Guys, chat it up, have a good time. Congratulations. Really, really happy for you. All right, marriage ceremony's done. People are gonna eat. It's Halfweed gets to go to sleep because it's his night time, his bedtime. Now we're gonna need to put some power in here. We want to have this be nice and well lit. So let's look at our power grid. Actually, in a pretty good position here. I think let's take it across like there. Should be decent. A manhunter pack, manhunting boom rats of all freaking things. But we're just stuck inside anyway. So I'm not sure what I think about this. They might come down to our front door. Nobody's really outside. I don't want to try to take them on, but I mean, hard to know. You know what? Let them run around outside because eventually they'll get poisoned to death anyway. They're just running out there. The only worry is if when that caravan comes, if they all attack them, that could be a bit of a mess. Maybe we'll get lucky and the caravan will show up over on this side. But, you know, okay. Component assembly is finished. Here's what I want to do next. I actually want to go into these explosive IEDs. And the reason is because now that we've got 25 artillery shells, we can actually use them around this kind of set of booby traps. When we fire in open fire on this and these guys pop out, they'll have a lot of explosions, get all blown up, and also hopefully, like, even if it doesn't kill them, if it takes this down to 50%. Then they'll come and rush us here and we'll be at our good defenses. But that's, you know, that's a later thing to do once the toxic fallout has all gone away. Now, how are people doing with this? You're all sleeping, actually. Let's let them sleep. We'll check on them in the morning and see how happy they are. Okay, the sun is rising. Let's just check how everybody is doing here. So, urgently hungry, but otherwise doing okay. I mean, attended 2 weddings. That's a really big boost. Marriage, cramped environment, urgently hungry. That's always worrying. Very, very happy here. A lot of happy people, even though Fiish can't really get an extramarital going on with Hawklady. Still very happy. Okay, so good guy's got a bit of cabin fever. That's good to know. Good guy, yeah. Vincent, also rebuffed by Lonely. Oh, he's jealous. Okay, Vincent, what's going on with that? Let's check Bjorn. Feeling terrible, but otherwise doing great. Vincent, you're jealous. Why is that? 25 and 25. Who's got better than 25? Oh, these double rooms are... This one, anyway. Is... it could be a problem. Well, could be a problem. Pirate Merchant has passed nearby. So that is excellent. Let's trade with his Pirate Merchant. And then I think we are going to call it a day. Who is our best? Is it still Murmu, or has Hawklady gotten better with social than him? 12 for Hawklady, 11 for Murmu. So we're going to go with Hawklady. It's all of that chatting with prisoners that does it. That just gets your blarney up. So, okay. Ooh. Oh, no, we could sell. We could sell Ren. You know, I don't think we should go selling one of our colonist brothers into slavery, no matter how much money we're getting for it. Now, they, of course, charge an arm and a leg for neuroamine. We're not going to buy that. Their medicine's also way expensive. They've got some beer we might buy. We want to be a little careful with our money. We could sell them some of these cowboy hats. Oh, we could sell them a lot more cowboy hats, actually. But we'll just sell them all these ones. That's good money, I guess. And with that, we can buy all the artillery shells and all the components. You're the awful cloth jacket as well. And we could buy, I don't know, or 10 beer. And that almost gets us back the money we spent on calling the other merchant. Let's accept that. And let's see. Let's get... Who was feeling... Was it Good Guy who was feeling cabin fever? Yeah. Let's let Good Guy... Wait, does Good Guy haul? Good Guy doesn't haul. Dang it. Okay. That can just sit there for now. But... Let's... Bjorn. You're me. I don't mind sending me out into the toxic rain. So you take that. But actually, what I want you to do is flip this switch. Wait. Hold. Is this powered? Oh, it is. We just sold all those. Okay. So Bjorn, the next thing I need to do is want you to do is come and move the beer. Oh, nowhere to store it? Well, that's easy to fix, and we'll fix it right now. But actually, I think we're going to have to call it a day here. We're out of time. So we'll get Bjorn to move that. But when we come back, since we're all stuck inside, as well as finishing this, finishing up this area right here, I think we could take a moment to go ahead and fix our beer situation. Fix it up here in the dining room as well. Make a little bar area. But that, I think, is going to have to be it for us today. Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you soon.